What's up everyone, welcome back to another Earth-Sully video. We have another simulation slash rebuild, mostly simulation based video. Let me set the scene for you. Let me ask this question. What would the NBA world look like today if the worst trade of all time never happened? I know exactly, everybody knows what trade it is. Obviously you saw my title, but you know what trade it is before you even clicked on the video. What if the Nets never traded a ton of first round picks, which led to Tatum, Terry Rozier, Jaylen Brown, obviously in the different order, but what if the Nets never traded all that away just for an old, rusty, terrible Paul Pierce, KG, and Jayson Terry? What would the world look like? Let me set the scene for y'all. It is 2017. The draft just happened, the NBA season is coming up, and the Nets roster looks like this. Brook Lopez, still number one. Jeremy Lin, Jaylen Brown, and Tatum are on new teams. Look at the second year Jaylen Brown, rookie Tatum. The Nets have a bright future ahead of them now. It's 2017, whole new ball game. Now let's look at the Celtics. Al Horford's still on the team. Marcus Smart. Terry Rozier they still got. Fair. They must have got him later, but they loved him that much. Kelly Olynyk. Johnny Morgan. Look at this drop. Look at their four. And then it's a bunch of randos. My bad if I offended anyone. All of this would have happened if they didn't trade. So the Celtics made the right decision. The Nets, not so much. Now in today's video, I think we're going to do multiple years because I want to know what would the NBA look like this year? What would it look like right now if this trade never happened? Would the Celtics ever recover? Would the Nets be the new dynasty? Would the Nets win the championship in 2023-24? I guess we'll find out. But at the same time, I do think I want to make this a little bit of a rebuild where I will try and fix the Celtics. I will try and continue to grow the Nets like the Celtics did, where they built an unbelievably stacked team around the two superstars in Tatum and Brown. So I'm going to do that with the Nets, and I'm also going to try and fix the Celtics. Maybe I can make two dynasties out of nothing. But let's sim to the first trade deadline and see how these teams are stacking up. Alright, so midway through the season here, before we got to the trade deadline, we are going to make a trade for the Celtics because we do need picks. We no longer have all those picks that we got. I'm saying we. I'm not a Celtics fan. I'm being the Celtics fan. I'm being the Nets. So I'm putting myself right in that. So we're going to do a trade. Johnny Morgan and Earl Garland. Fucking two absolute bums. For a first round unprotected and Bruce Ferguson. Which is a crazy good trade. I'm not sure why it was offered. But we're going to make sure to do that for the Celtics so they can somehow still have a competent roster in the future. Alright, now taking a look. As you probably would have guessed, neither team is doing very well. The Nets are 23-31 at the trade deadline, and the Celtics are dead last with 11-41. The Celtics are the worst team in the NBA, and the Nets are better than the Celtics. So I guess that's positive, but that's not saying much because the Celtics are flipping garbage. We'll sim the rest of the season, see if either team make it. If not, we'll go into the summer and make some moves for both teams. All right, the end of the 2017 season. MVP, the GOAT himself, LeBron on the Cavs, averaging almost 30 points a game, almost a triple-double with 2 steals. Lonzo Ball, Rookie of the Year. Wow, Lonzo. Have a season. You got drafted by the Mavericks. Wow. Eric Bledsoe, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, Depoy, averaging 27, 13, 5, almost 2 steals and 2 blocks. Terry Rozier, most improved. The Celtics found their guy. Exactly back in the day when the Celtics had all three of them. Terry Rozier's the guy. He's the guy. Not anymore. He's a gambler, but he is that guy. Ignore the fact that his jersey's behind me. But Steven Butler, Coach of the Year, executive, the Raptors. So not me. Tough look. Did any team have an All-NBA player? I would put $1 million down that we didn't, and I would be right. Playoffs, did either team make it? Neither team made the playoffs. I will give credit where credit is due. The Celtics got a win on their last game of the season to solidify 20 wins on the season. Don't go crazy. Nobody go too crazy. That is a good season for them. Let's see. The Nets ended 12th. They dropped a ton after the trade deadline. And like I said, the Celtics got to 20 wins. Congrats on that. The Nets are not looking as good as I was hoping they were going to look. But again, Tatum and Brown are not as good as we would assume. They're both 80s right now, so give them a few years. I got some moves up my sleeve too. Jeremy Lin, you're out of here, bro. I know your fall off's coming. Everybody knew you fell off, so I know before anyone else, you're getting traded. Brook Lopez, we could keep him. I mean, he's got a lot of years left in him, as we see to this day. He's still playing, even though he's 30 right now in 2017. We could keep him. Karis LeVert's going to turn into a dog. We might keep him. Bojan, I'm pretty sure, has the longest streak of all time, hitting 1-3 a game. Okay, maybe we'll keep him just for that. But let's get to the off season, see what we can do. Obviously, not a hot start. You guys probably would have assumed that it wouldn't be a hot start. That's why I want to do multiple seasons. Let's see who would win it. Cleveland, this is for you. LeBron, Finals MVP, of course. The best basketball player of all time, has done it again. 34. The Cavs stuck together. I wonder if they'll stick together with the new sim. Will they all stay the same? Oh, they didn't get it. Oh my god, they didn't get it. They got the 4. Oh, they got shafted. Oh my god. Can we make a crazy draft, though, for the Celtics? At 4. Maybe they don't know who's good. Who's on the board? Trae Young is still there in the 2017 or 18 draft. The 2018 draft. They're going to take Trae Young, is now a Boston Celtic. What an absolute draft. Oh my god, we have another pick. The Rockets traded 2 picks for Chris Middleton. This league is in shambles just off of that one trade. Robert Williams III they could get again. McCall Bridges they could get, though. They're going to get McCall Bridges. The Celtics are a whole new ball team. And they have another pick. Look at all these trades we made. Keep in mind, we did not trade. We did not do the trade with the Nets to get all the picks back for Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett. I played those seasons to make sure they didn't make that trade. The trade never happened. Obviously I simmed it. I didn't show you guys that part. But before I filmed, I simmed it. So these are trades that they had just fucking had. Oh boy. I say we go get a guy. SGA is still on the board. Oh my god. This team is gross. They're gonna think I'm a time traveler. If this was real life, they'd be like, how did you know these guys are gonna be that good? Can we make the Nets good now, though? The Nets, on the other hand, the Celtics are making good in the future, but can the Nets be good now? Nah, we're gonna go get someone. Jaylen Brunson is an option. Duncan Robinson. Hamidou Diallo, we gotta go out there. And we gotta get Jaylen Brunson to pair up with Tatum and Brown. If I told you to this day, in 2025, that Jaylen Brown, Jayson Tatum, and Jalen Brunson were all on the same team, you would fucking shit your pants. Who else can we get for the Celtics here? Kevin Huerter. They love a good white guy who can shoot. That could be the best move for them. But we could cheat and just see if there's someone that turns out to be a fucking unbelievable NBA player. They're going to get Kevin Huerter. The NBA fans over in Boston are going to love that pick. That's exactly what they want to see, honestly. They love seeing white guys come into play at TD Garden. I say that as Tyler Hero's my favorite player, but still. Free agency is up. LeBron James is someone, let's see, do they have enough to offer? Do not have enough. They do not have enough room to offer LeBron 20. They can offer him 25. No chance you're getting him. Is there anybody else out there that the Celtics can go ahead and go get to turn around their franchise? Seth Curry, Marcus Smart should still be on the team. Not sure why he's not. They're gonna offer him a contract, of course. How about the Brooklyn Nets? Do they have what they can? They can go and get LeBron. Can they go and get LeBron James? Joel Anthony? Why the fuck would they want Joel Anthony? Joel Embiid. The Nets are offered LeBron and Joel Embiid. They're going to offer D-Wade just because I want him to. How about them apples? I'll still get who I want. Fuck me. Let's see. Welcome to recap. Joel Embiid has agreed. Dwayne Wade has agreed. Jeremy Lin renounced rights. LeBron James. We're going to go and offer Paul George then. How about that? We go get DeMarcus Cousins too. How about that? So we lost Joel Embiid and we lost LeBron James. But we do have Dwayne Wade. Paul George has still not agreed to a contract. What is he doing? DeMarcus Cousins has signed. Wow. Oops. I might have done too much. We have a very, very short team. There are not a lot of people on the team right now. I'm not too happy about that. Can we get anybody? No. 2018. The Nets. DeMarcus Cousins. Jaylen Brown. Jayson Tatum, the 19-year-old, even though he's 20 now, he's still 19, that the Celtics fans still say. Karis LeVert. Bojan, Dwayne flippin' Wade, Jalen Brunson all the way down there as a 71 as a 22-year-old. But guess what? We know what he turns into. Hopefully they'll let him still turn into that. But this team is looking good. Let's check out the Celtics. Al Horford, Terry Rozier, Trae Young is crazy. They have Trae Young, Marcus Smart, Kelly Olynyk, Mikal Bridges, Shea. This team, talk about two teams that are going to be gross in the coming years. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next season. Obviously, we have to wait a whole nother season, so we're going to have to sim a bunch of this again because I know we all want to know what's going to happen. We're not too worried about what's going to happen this year because neither of these teams are going to compete for a championship already, I would say. The Celtics are already 6 wins away from last season's final total. It is February 11th. Would you believe me if I told you that the Celtics and the Nets I may have already turned around? Just like that, I may have already turned the two teams around. The Celtics are the 4th ranked team in the Eastern Conference and the Nets are 6th. Let's take a look at the box scores between two teams. Tatum is already scoring 26 points. He's already scoring 26 points. Like, is he already fully informed? DeMarcus Cousins, 17. D-Wade, 14. Bojan. Jalen Brunson at 10. Damn. Jaylen Brown played 33 minutes and is still not scoring a lot of points. But he had 15 boards. That's unrealistic as shit. He's scoring. And everybody knows. If Jaylen Brown touches the ball, he's scoring. Celtics. Trae Young had 28. Terry Rozier 26. I'm telling you, that's why we didn't trade him. Terry Rozier is already in form. Al Horford. We're looking at... They got the young guys playing off the bench, which is good. Is this Bruce Brown? Brooke Brown. Thank God. I was going to say, they're going to be stacked if that's Brucey boy. Both teams, we might have already turned around both franchises in 1 year. 1 year after not drafting Tatum or Brown. And having to figure out what are we going to do with this franchise. The Celtics are in shambles. They suck. They have no one. Let's turn around. They draft Trae Young, Shea, Mikal, and all of a sudden in one season, they're already the 4 seed. That's insane. All right, the 2018 season's over. Russell Westbrook, we didn't even know this, is now on the Knicks, and he won MVP, averaging a triple-double. Sounds about right, besides the Knicks part. Trae Young, Rookie of the Year, averaging 22 a game. Damn, the Celtics lucked out on that draft pick. Who would have thought he'd be this good? Tyus Jones, 6-man. Giannis, Depoy again. Cameron Payne, most improved. Crazy. And the Raptors are still cooking as best coach, best GM. Fair play. Keep it going. Brooklyn Nets. DeMarcus Cousins gets All-NBA first team. Wow. What a great pickup in free agency. Everyone else we went for did not make it. Well, LeBron did. Tough look. The Nets had DeMarcus Cousins, all defensive second team. Wow. What a season for him. Trae Young, all rookie team. Jalen Brunson, all rookie second team. Nice. Great start for the two young guys. Brooklyn is a 4 seed and Boston's a 6 seed, so they did swap. It was an exact swap, but that's a crazy turnaround. Let's sit in the first round, see if either team make it out in their second season. Boston's already eliminated. Oh, and Brooklyn made a comeback. Wow. Let's in the next one. Brooklyn loses. All right. Well, it's not bad. It is the second season of this video, but only the first season of Rebuild, because as you guys know, the first season I just simmed the whole thing. So who would have thought? Maybe they would already be winning a championship if I started the Rebuild last season. Kyle Lowry, Finals MVP. The flipping Raptors. The Raptors win it all. That's crazy. They don't even have Kawhi yet. This is the season before they traded for Kawhi, and they were this good. That's unrealistic. LeBron would have killed them. We all know that. Let's go into the NBA draft. Again, we know all these guys in the draft, so we know who's going to be good. So it might be a cheat code, but guess what? Nobody told me that a rebuild had to be realistic on the draft night. Like, what? You want me to look at these players and be like, oh, I'm not drafting them because I know they're going to be good? Hell no. I'm taking them if I know. Celtics draft pick. Who's out there? They would probably take Grant. We know that. Darius Garland. But they already have Trae Young. So I think we take... From back then, I thought PJ Washington was going to be gross. So I say we take him and be... This will be a realistic pick. Because I think back then I would have been happy if the Celtics had taken PJ Washington. It seemed like a good fit. The Nets with the 24th pick. Oh, that was the Celtics again. Here we go. Now we're getting real realistic. They take Grant Williams again. Just like the old days. They knew Keldon Johnson, Cody Martin, Cam Reddish. How many of these guys are still gross? Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Jordan Poole. I say we go ahead and we get Jordan Poole. We fill in that backup spot. Now we get a backup. Jordan Poole, welcome to the Nets organization. Don't get punched in the face. Free agency. The Celtics should have some... Nikola Jokic is up for grabs. The Nets are going to go for him. The Celtics do not have a lot of money to offer. Can they get anybody that would make a difference? Porzingis maybe. Just like nowadays. He said no. He said this isn't real. Okay? You got to offer me a crazy amount of money or else I'm not coming. How about that? I don't know if they have enough to offer many people. Terry Rozier, they probably should get back. Terry Rozier agreed to come back for the Nets. Nikola Jokic. Did Nikola Jokic just agree to sign with the Nets? Can the Nets still get anyone? They can get Clay. They can get Jimmy. And maybe they get Clay. They get a nice shooter on the side. Maybe they'll go for Jimmy too. Why not? Maybe they'll go for Jimmy too. Jimmy... No. No, we're taking Jokic over Jimmy. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jimbo. Anybody out there that we want? Is there anyone out there we can get that we're happy with? Would we be happy with Robert Covington, maybe? Nice 3-and-D guy. They got him. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2019 NBA season. The Brooklyn flippin' Nets. You're seeing it right. If we're going to have it one way, we're going to have it right. And you're seeing it right. Nikola Jokic is now on the Nets. Jokic, Tatum, Brown, Cousins, Jalen Brunson, Caris LeVert, Robert Covington, Jordan Poole. This team is absolutely disgusting. Celtics, Trae Young, Al Horford, Terry Rozier, Shai Gilgeous, Mikal Bridges, Marcus Smart, PJ Washington, Kevin Huerter. What the hell's going on? Did we just turn this whole thing around? Oh boy, we know that championships are coming soon. We can just feel it right now. Championships are coming. What the hell happened to both these teams? What would have happened if that trade never happened? Probably not this. But for our sake, sure did. Alright, so we're going to sim this 2019 season. What do we think is going to happen? I think that one of these two teams is going to be a 2 seed at minimum. Like, I think someone, either the Celtics or the Nets, one of them is going to be either a 1 seed or a 2 seed. Genuinely, I think that's what's going to happen. We're not going to do any trades. I think it's more fun when we do it in the offseason and just see how the team does. So let's sim this season. Let's see you in the playoffs. Who's going to get a ring first? All right, so the end of the 1920 season, if I remember correctly, right now they are currently in the bubble. They are currently in the bubble, and this is the year of the Lakers. But LeBron, I believe, again, is not on the Lakers here. MVP Nikola Jokic of the Brooklyn Nets. What a great free agent pickup by me. Zion Williamson is Rookie of the Year. Congratulations on that. Utah Jazz for getting him. Chris Paul's coming off the bench on the Suns, 6-man. Giannis deploy again. You can't keep winning it every year. You can't win it every year. It's getting ridiculous. Elston Turner, that's me. Well, actually, no, I'm the GM, but the Nets Coach of the Year, 68-14. First in the conference, first in the division. Wow. And Junior Hendricks, also known as me, Sully, the GM Kia Executive of the Year. Can you believe it? Wow. Wow, I turned this team around. Nikola Jokic, All-NBA first team. We got DeMarcus Cousins, third team. Congrats on that. Anyone else? We got anyone else? I don't see anyone. Celtics, PJ Washington was first team rookie. Wow. Celtics, Benjamin Cunningham. And I was right. I said one team would either be 1 or 2, and it was the Brooklyn Nets, the 1 seed. The 1 seed. This is saying that if the Nets didn't trade for Pierce and KG while they were declining and getting old and didn't have knees anymore, and traded away all these picks that turned into Tatum and Brown, they would be a 1 seed in the 1920 season. Now, it's not fully realistic because the Lakers aren't even in the playoffs and they won it this year, but you gotta assume that a lot of things changed when they didn't trade that. A lot of things changed. Let's simulate the first round and see if both teams can make it out. The Celtics lose. They're up 3-1 and they lose to the Knicks. They are gonna have to figure it out. Did the Celtics need that trade to happen? The Nets are in the Eastern Conference Finals going against the Bulls, which consists of who? Who did the Bulls have in 1920? Jimmy Butler. LeBron James signed with the Bulls. That's why. They got Jimmy and Bron. The Nets sweep them, though. The Nets said, fuck it. We got the MVP. We don't care about Bron. The Utah Jazz with rookie Zion. They're assuming that this Malik Beasley, or is it Michael Beasley, probably, right? No, Malik Beasley is 22-point. Derek Favors, Kemba Walker signs Zion. Taj Gibson, like, what the hell is going on? This entire Nets win game 1. This entire season, everybody is on a team that they were not on in real life. I might have just blew everybody's mind. The entire world of the NBA got screwed up by this one trade. That is insane. Obviously, we did some crazy drafts. And look, is the Nets going to already win? Are the Nets going to sweep the finals? Oh my God. DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins is the Kia Finals MVP, averaging 24, 11, 6, 1 steal, 2 blocks, shooting 55% from the field. That is insane. Wow. Zion scored 28 in last game. DeMarcus Cousins 32. Tatum and Brown are playing. Oh, never mind. Brown's not here. Tatum and Brunson are playing. Wow. Kevin Durant is a free agent. The Celtics are going to go for him like they did in real life. They brought out all the big guns when KD was a free agent. Jaylen Brown re-signs with the Nets. Celtics. Kevin Durant does not go to the Celtics. Ooh. Can the Celtics go for Steph Curry? Oh my God, they have enough. All right, y'all. It is the year 2020. We're simming through right now. We're cooking right now. Let's take a look at these teams. This is absurd. We got 97 overall Jokic, 93 overall DeMarcus Cousins, 92 overall Tatum and Brown. So they're getting back. They're getting right into form as they would be. As a hater of the Celtics and a hater of the Brown Tatum duo, this is exactly where they should be. 90 overalls already at the age of 22 and 23 is crazy though. This team, they got Peyton Pritchard. The Nets went out and drafted Peyton Pritchard because Tatum and Brown were like, we love him in real life. You have to get him out here. That is crazy. The Celtics, by the way. The Celtics got Steph Curry in free agency to go with Trae Young, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Mikal Bridges, Terry Rozier, PJ Washington, Marcus Smart, Grant Williams, Devin Vassell, Xavier Tillman they got just because of real life as well, Aaron Nesmith again. Like, at least they're getting people they actually get, but talk about short and just getting guards. Three of the best guards in the NBA today are all on one team. I don't know how this is going to work out. Oh, I don't want to change anything. I don't know how this team is going to work, but I am definitely in for seeing how it's going to work. I don't know about y'all, but that is insane. Trae Young and Steph Curry on the same team. This might be the one season where we actually make a trade, because I don't know if we can just cope with all those point guards. We might have to find a big man for the Celtics. They are undefeated currently. The new look Celtics have truly turned it around for themselves. I don't think Steph Curry was ever going to leave the Warriors, so this is now, if you already thought it was unrealistic, it is at an all-time high of unrealisticality. This is ridiculous. The Celtics are currently 27-3. Alright, so on the Celtics, we currently have Steph Curry playing 30 minutes, averaging 23. Trae Young playing 27-ish minutes, averaging 22. Mikal Bridges playing 26-7 minutes, averaging 14. PJ Washington, Shea's averaging 24. Victor Black is playing 10 minutes. He's playing 30 minutes. He's playing the most minutes on the team. Terry Rozier is playing 20 minutes. Devin Vassell's playing almost 27. This is an all guard. They're just running guards right now. They're just ripping guards. That's why fucking Victor Black's getting minutes. We might have to move him. On the Nets, we got Jokic cooking again, almost a triple-double season. DeMarcus Cousins. Two big men are cooking. Look at the two of them. Two absolute beasts, 6'11", playing 34 minutes each, basically. Tatum and Brown playing over 30 minutes each. We got five guys averaging in double digits. Jalen Brunson's playing 27 minutes. I mean, this lineup right here is disgusting. Jalen Brunson at the 1, Brown at the 2, Tatum at the 3, DeMarcus Cousins at the 4, and Jokic at the 5. Like, that is, how are you even going to stop that? There's no way they don't win it all again. Rocco coming off the bench, clamping people up. Jordan Poole, Peyton Pritchard's playing minutes, which is so unrealistic. We all know Peyton Pritchard didn't play minutes until this year. I think the move is to trade to get a big man for the Celtics. I say we just take a look. I'm no promises that I'll actually make a move, because they're second, and I don't know if it's worth moving anyone for that. But maybe Grant Williams can get them a center. He doesn't have to be good. Like, we just don't want that random nope, almost said the random made up player. This is what I was trying to say. A random made up player playing center for them and playing the most minutes on the team is not something you want to see. Let's be real. I think we go get 27-year-old Alex Len. Grant Williams in the second round for that. Grant Williams isn't playing many minutes anyways, so I don't think that's a bad move. We could probably move one more. Let's move Victor Black anyways. Like, we don't really want him playing minutes. He's playing over 30 minutes a game. I don't know. Not what I want. How about y'all? Nope, nothing. We don't like that anyways. Okay, Xavier. Can we move Xavier? This is the last person I'll look at to move, though, because I think the rest need to stick around. I like the look of having the rest of these guys on the team. Mike Muscala. Ooh. I think we just get backup big men. John Henson, you're out of the league, bro. You were way out of the league at this point. There's no way you're still in the league in this rebuild. Let's go get 29-year-old Mike Muscala. So now they got a backup center. I think they're a dangerous team. Is there any moves we want to make? Are there any moves that we want to make for the Nets? I don't know if it's smart to make a move, considering they're cooking right now with the lineup they have. Sean Collins maybe can get them something. I don't even know what we're in the looks for, though. They're gonna go get Rudy Gay for Sean Collins and a second-round pick. Now this team is unstoppable. Let's sim to the rest of the season. We know they're gonna be 1-2 at the end. There's no way anyone's passing them. Let's get to that point and see it. As projected, the Nets are the number 1 seed again. We got Jokic Jokic as the MVP again. What else is new? James Wiseman, Rookie of the Year, fake. The Heat would have never drafted James Wiseman. He also would have never been Rookie of the Year. Trae Young's coming off the bench, we just found out. And he was a 50, 40, 90 player. Coming off the bench. Averaging 22, 4, 4, and a steal. Imagine that coming off your bench. Giannis Depoy again. Oh my god, move on, bro. Get something else. Yeah! Ursh Sully, the freaking executive of the year again. Because our draft picks are so good. We got Jokic, first team. We got Steph Curry, third team. And DeMarcus Cousins, third team. Then we got nobody all defensive. Boston, Devin Vassell is an all-rookie second team. Congrats to him. That's huge. And we got play-ins now. Brooklyn is the 1 seed, as you would have assumed. 2 seed, Celtics. Will they meet each other in the Eastern Conference Finals? Round 1. It's an easy one for both. Sweep for Brooklyn, 1 loss for the Celtics. A gentleman's sweep is what we call it. Next round. Celtics and Nets squeak. They squeak through. Now we're going to have to do this one by one. Nets, Celtics. The Celtics get game 1. Steph Curry had to have cooked. Jokic, 18, 17, 13, 9. Celtics, Steph Curry had 22. They had 5 guys in double. Devin Vassell is an absolute animal for a rookie. Damn, Shea. 0 of 10 from the field, but they pulled it out. So that's not going to happen again. So that's a good sign for them. 2-0. A 2-0 series for the freaking Celtics. 31 for Steph, 27 for Trae. Shea turned it around, like I said, 13. Devin Vassell is still cooking. Wow. Wow, we didn't really look at the Nets. Marcus Cousins, 20, Jokic, 17, 12, and 10. 3 steals each. Wow. Rudy Gay is playing minutes, and he's playing his role. I don't know why they're struggling, because they have exactly what they needed. They got one. They got one. They got one. Can they get a second? Tie it up. 3-1. 3-1. It looks like the Celtics going to pull away. Trae had 30. Steph had an off game, and Trae had 30, and they still won. Oh, boy. They get a second. They get a second. They get a third. Oh, my God. It's a tie series. Tie series. Steph had 28. Tatum had 18. Tatum turned it on. Wow. Give him credit where credit's due. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in double digits. Almost 7. The random. Game 7. Simcast. Here we go. It's an early lead for the Celtics. It's a blowout lead early for the Celtics. They are cooking them early and often. It looks like this game is going to be a blowout to end the series. 127 to 87. A 40-point win for the Celtics to make it to the finals. Let's see if they can. Oh, the Jazz get a win. Zion Williamson is a beast. An absolute beast. Next game, Jazz get 2. Zion is fucking cooking. Steph 32. Zion and Kemba combined for 26 and 25. Jazz 3-0. It looks like the Jazz might sweep the Celtics in the finals here. Celtics get 1. Jazz win it. Kemba Walker finals MVP. Oh my God, what happened to the NBA we used to know and love? What happened to it? All these randos. Well, Kemba's great, but he's winning finals MVP for the Jazz. At least we know one thing. By the year 2021. Oh, that was the 2020-21 season. Damn, I was way off. By the year 2021, if they never made that trade, both teams would be great. The Celtics would have made the finals once, and the Nets would have won the finals once. I think that tells you what it has to tell you. Here's what we're getting out of this. Was the trade the worst trade of all time? Yes, guaranteed. The worst trade that anybody has ever done. The Nets sent their entire future for 2 mid-30-year-olds that hadn't. I mean, they've been losing constantly. I understand that it was the Heat that they kept losing to with the big 3, but they kept losing, and it was obvious they were never going to make it back. The Nets put all their eggs in one basket to get 2 of the players from an old big 3 that couldn't figure out how to beat anyone anymore. And they thought that was going to work? I'm sorry. Are you losing it? And then you decided to get more vets around them, and you thought that was going to take down the young, fast, unbelievable, like big three in the Miami, it's insane. But as we saw, it might have got a little out of hand. But if this trade never happened, the Nets could have had an amazing future by 2021. If you guys want to see me go all the way until now, I will do that in the next video if people comment that. As of right now in 2021, the Nets have a bright future. The Celtics also have a bright future. And guess what? So do the Jazz. I hope you guys like this video. Again, it got a little out of hand. I understand that. It wasn't too realistic. Steph Curry would never leave the Warriors. But it was there on the table. I had to go for it. And it made it really fun for me to see a team stacked with Jokic, Tatum, Brown, Brunson. Like, that's so unrealistic. On the other side, Trae Young, Steph, Shai Gilgeous. Like, obviously that never would have happened. But it did in this video, and it was fun. If y'all want to see me do a realistic one or to finish this one out, comment below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Good English, Ryan. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
I feel like I'm dreaming. Seeing your ghost is haunting me. What is the meaning? Could I be fiending you? Don't even know, but I'm hoping you need me too. I can't even lie. I'm hoping our love is alive. I hope that you never lie.